Hi, Soul Family. It's been a crazy, wild week, energetically, physically, emotionally, and I'm sure you are all feeling the waves of energy shifting as we move into, or as we move into the new year. I know I go by the lunar calendar. I'm not sure for all of you, so I feel really blessed to have the month of January to also release and surrender as we move into the new year, which is February, I think 17 this year. I have to double check with that. Um, but there is a lot of shifts happening, a lot of deaths and rebirths, and just ultimately going through releasing what no longer serves us and stepping into like full radical acceptance and allowing us to really embrace our shadows, embrace the parts of us that we choose to ignore or forget or reject. And yeah, so that's the energy that is happening to me currently. Also, right now, I just want to share this because I've been kind of crying all morning. Um, Currently, my neighbor, our fence is right here, and my neighbors have these really tall, beautiful pine trees that kind of block the sun out for us, creates really beautiful shade for our yard, but it also holds creatures in there. There's owls that stay in there, birds, hummingbirds, crows that come, and this morning we woke up to, I don't know if you can hear it, but to them sawing down these trees. Um, and it's just kind of really emotional because I mean, it's just plants and they have a pool right under, so I get why they're cutting it because the pines are filling up their pool, which I totally get. But at the same time, it's just respect your elders, right? Like respect your fucking elders. That's all I gotta say. Ah! Anyway, moving into the energetic update for this month and trickling into January as well until we move into the Lunar New Year, which is the year of the horse, as we shifted from snake to horse. I kind of wrote down a few things that came through yesterday when I was asking what I should share this week and what alchemy we should focus on. And here are the reminders that I'm getting. But before we get into it, let's ground in together because I am feeling a little bit of like a emotionally. I feel a lot of like sadness and like the trees getting cut down, a little bit of anger to the stupidity of why these trees are getting cut down, but also so much grace and compassion. And I already went out there and I meditated and prayed with the trees and gave them the heads up because I'm sure they had no idea this was happening because nobody's talking to their trees before they cut them down. But I did warn them, like, send all your nutrients, all your energy to the surrounding plants, even out into, my aura and all the living things around them. So they can conserve more energy from Mother Gaia. But let me just ground in with you because I'm just airy fairy right now. Turanaya suru ukua ina yawakoa te ini tiawa. One important thing to talk about this week that I have been talking to my friend is just the topic around and the frequency around distractions. We have been and currently are in a major shift in our life, but we are constantly distracted by what's happening in the environment, what's happening in the world, politically, what's happening individually in every community, what's happening in like things that I don't care about, but like celebrity and limelight shit. There's just so much stuff that is online that is distracting us from really doing the work, that is shifting our emotions, our thoughts, our just our alignment. It is shifting and messing with that energy. So that is something important that I'm going to jump into in a little bit. But I want to start off by just saying right now, we need to focus in the present moment. And I know we say that a lot, be present, be here, be now. But truly, to be fully present is to be fully in control of all your thoughts, emotion, because when you are present, you are allowing your soul to step forward and take the lead. You're being completely conscious and aware of everything energetically in your own auric field and around you in your environment. So, this is another level of being present. This is having very high awareness at all times of what's coming in and out of your channel and and you having full control to dictate and adapt to what's going around you, what's happening around you. So with that awareness, you know the past and the future are all illusions. And when you step out of the present moment, you are basically releasing some of your power, some of your inherent power and energy, because you are no longer here where all the power lies. Because right now, what's happening in this moment is what is technically real. So that is something that we have to remember to be fully present because our power is here and now. And this is where we can co-create and manifest to our highest vibration when we step into the power of now. What else came through the other day? Ooh, no, 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 no. Okay. What did we say? Oh, I talked about radical acceptance. This is also a time as we shift and release, you know, when we prepare for the new year, we're really shedding. We're going through old habits, old belief systems, old thinking, limited thinking, and really letting those things go. So, radical acceptance is fully allowing yourself to embrace all aspects of you. And we talk about this a lot in shadow work, but it's about facing your shadow, becoming friends with your shadow, really focusing on what you can change and releasing and surrendering what you can't. Because we are only in control of who we are and what's going around us. And we know energetically that our inner world is a reflection of our outer world. So when we go in and do that inner work, the inner child work, the shadow work, the light work, we start seeing those ripples of transformation, of alchemization into our reality. So, this is really important to fully accept all aspects of you. Allow your shadows to feel safe in your comfort, knowing that the change that they're going to encounter is for the best. Because whether it's a shadow or light, they're ultimately part of you. And your higher self, your body, your soul, your mind, all parts of you want to be in this place of growth. They want the best for us. But with our shadow, sometimes they feel scared. They don't like change. They like comfort. They like to feel safe and guarded, and they like to know what's happening. It's a little bit of control too, right? Like they know what's going to happen, so they have control and they can oversee everything. But when we create a safe space, not only for ourselves, but for our shadow, we allow them to understand that the change that's about to occur, the elevation, the growth, the awareness, the evolution of our soul, they know that it's for the better, that where we're going and what we're doing is not harming anyone. And that's when you get to fully accept and embrace all parts of you. As we move into the new year, we're really focusing on the unfinished business of the incomplete lessons that we need to relearn and really closing any lack of closure that we may need as just a human being. And that's where we move in. So now, as we shift into that, the important energy, what I'm saying is distractions. There are so many distractions constantly around us. I even think that them cutting down the trees right now is a distraction for me because immediately my energy went into to loss, to sorrow. I started crying and purging. And as much as I love it, um, I had to really like snap into alignment to go out there and just pray for um, the trees and let them know that it is okay and allow them to understand that they should send their energy to the other surrounding plants and just give them a heads up. And I can't do that from a place of a lower vibration where I'm crying and angry and upset at the people and, all of that. That's a distraction. Distraction could be things that you're seeing on TV. Distraction is so much. We're on our phones constantly. I don't have my phone right now, but like we're on it constantly, just what is it called? Scrolling. You're seeing different things. It could be happy things, it could be sad things, things that make you get angry, things that create fear in your life. All of these things, no matter what they are and where your emotion goes, it's a distraction because it's allowing you to step into thoughts and emotions and energy that isn't serving your highest timeline and your higher soul. So when you are on a line, and you're watching a show or scrolling on your phone, make sure this is what I always do. I bring awareness into what I'm doing, and I also put a protection around me and the phone. So, whatever I'm seeing, whoever I'm looking at, whatever video it is, I am not creating cords. Absolutely not. No, no way, Jose. There's too many cords that are being created day-to-day basis just from us walking outside. There is no need for us to create cords with people we don't know from another country, from all over the world. And not saying they're bad cords, they can be good cords, but when we are in alignment, we are in our own energy. When we are out of alignment, our field is mixed with other people's thoughts, other people's emotions, other people's energy. Just it's not necessary. Um, so protect your energy at all times and be aware of the distraction. Do not watch something that is going to lower your vibration. As much as you are curious about it, do not watch it. I'm not going to share what I'm exactly talking about because I'm not even going to give that energy life. But if there is something out there that is being shown that you know that you're curious about, but you understand that the energy is going to be a little bit low vibration and it's going to move you emotionally and create thoughts in your mind that you do not want, do your best to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Do not watch it. Do not engage in it. Do not give it any power. Do not let it manipulate your aura. Their music, sound, right? Images, these are all things depending on the frequency and the images, it can manipulate our thoughts in our field. So being fully aware in the present here and now can also allow you to know when or when not. It allows you to basically discern what you're engaging with. And we talked about discernment, I think, a few weeks ago, where it's so needed right now because there's so much distraction, so much illusion happening in our own individual lives and as a collective. And it's just messing up everyone's wave, everyone's soul frequency. Actually, it's not messing with it, it's keeping us from anchoring down our soul frequency. And when we are connected with our true being, our true essence, all those unwanted, unnecessary chatter doesn't sway us or doesn't affect us or influence us at all. We just keep on just vibrating. Keep clearing and doing your own thing. Just keep on going. And whoever is going to resonate on your core frequency on a high vibe and energy is going to connect with you collectively so you guys can do this. And this is what I've learned about grid work through a lot of my spiritual friends that do grid work all the time. So embracing that your own personal channel and keeping that vibration new in neutrality and in a high frequency. Kiyasaria utuaranaya usuriani ikiabu. You're gonna be able to observe and perceive what is going or what is happening around you, but you're gonna stay so rooted. Nothing, no storm, nothing outside can mess up your roots. You're so anchored. We're so anchored so deeply. Yakianu usuru utuwatia. So, yes, this is the energetic update right now. Be present, fully present here and now, because this is where your power lies. Here and now, right now. Mm, mm. What else? Radical acceptance. Really allow yourself to accept, surrender, release, receive all parts of you. Bring awareness around distractions, strengthening your discernment, and that will help with the distractions. But really, just be in your field. Just be in your field, strengthen your field, know your energy so well that when just a little tiny thing of particle comes into your field that is not aligned with who you are and what you want to be radiating, you you have a full awareness immediately. And you're like, whoa! And then you disintegrate. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. That's been kind of my word this month because I notice that I've been having a lot of doubt come up sometimes of just like relationships or things I did or things I wish I didn't do or just like a lot of things in my past that I'm like, I don't even care about this anymore. But why is it coming up? I thought I moved past it. And that's when I disintegrate. Just on the spot. I'm like, ooh, caught you. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Cut, 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 cut. Release, release, release. Disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. And that's something that I've been doing whenever I feel a thought or I notice, because awareness is key, right? When you notice something, immediately, if it's not something you want to keep, disintegrate, 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 disintegrate. Should I teach you how to disintegrate energy right now? How long is this video? I don't even know how long it's been going for. Okay, let's do it. If you have watched this video for this long, I'm going to teach you how to disintegrate with pranic healing right now. Okay? Let's activate our hands, our hand chakras, so we can feel more we can sensitize more of that energy. Feel it. Call upon source just to allow that divine energy to flow down us because we are all channels for divine energy, for divine healing. To divine oneness, to the infinite light and loving creation, to the sacred energy of all that is pure consciousness. Thank you for being here. We humbly invoke for divine guidance, divine healing, divine protection, divine illumination, divine oneness, divine support, divine internal healing, external healing, and more protection. Let's just crank up the protection. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. To our healing angels, our spiritual teachers, our spiritual guides, to our personal guides, and our higher soul, thank you for being here. I humbly ask for more clarity, for more courage, for more confidence, for more protection, signs, and synchronicity as I go about my day, asking for more opportunities of deeper connections, of community with the people that are aligned with my heart and soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I ask to really clear out whatever energy that no longer serves me in this present moment here and now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we're going to be using electric violet light or purple light, purple prana. Sorry, my leg fell asleep. Woo! So right now, tap on your heart and your crown. Bring your awareness to your crown, taking a deep breath in Visualizing electric violet light or violet light come through and out. One more time through the crown, visualizing electric violet light, and then out your hands. One more time. Breathe through your crown, imagining violet light, and then out your hands. Beautiful. Now I want you to think of a memory, a thought, experience where you just want to erase. It could be something like doubt, worry, fear, rejection, abandonment, loss, anything that isn't bringing you happy moments, happy laughter, high vibration. I just want you to play it right there. Okay, I'm gonna play a doubtful thought I have. Once you do it, you just want to paint it with violet light. Disintegrate, 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 disintegrate. You can even say cut, 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 disintegrate, disintegrate, disintegrate. Okay, and then do another one, go deeper. Another moment. It could even be moments within the experience, or it can be something else as well. Again, disintegrate, 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 disintegrate. Disintegrate completely, thoroughly, gratefully. And then you can cut, cut, cut. Again, disintegrate, 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 disintegrate. Cut, 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 release. I have cleansing spray here, but if you want to wash your hands with salt water or if you have alcohol spray, just spray your hands afterwards to allow the energy to not stain your hand because it gets murky when we're doing healing. We're literally scooping and like cleansing that. So that's a fast way to disintegrate energy. Whenever I'm just like walking around and I have a thought come up that I'm like, whoa, that's not what I want to feel, or I'm overthinking, I just disintegrate it with electric violet light. And you can notice, like, try to think of that thought again, try to think of that memory, that interaction. You'll notice that energy decreasing a little more. And if it's still a little there, just keep going until you feel lighter and lighter as you think about it, because you're just letting the energy neutralize and dissipate when we disintegrate. It's just going back into source, back into neutralization. So try to do that and invite you and encourage you to do that for the next, as long as you can. Just bring your awareness around the thoughts and emotions that are coming up for you for the next few weeks. You can disintegrate, dissipate, and fully cut and release those connections to those energies because they no longer serve you in this present moment, here and now at all. I was rambling for a while, but if you want any extra support in energy reading or energy healing, I am open for pranic healing or access bars. Those are only in person access bars, and I can share more about these healing modalities if you're interested. But if you're ready to jump in and you want that extra support to cleanse, to really clear out any junk deep within your chakras, lodged deep in your energy centers, we can go and remove it. If you're dealing with something that's anchoring you down mentally as well, and you're open to just relaxing on this beautiful sofa, and you just want to lay there while I pull out these limiting beliefs, values, memories, emotions from your past life and from your present life, pulling it out so you can create new possibilities, new thoughts, new emotions, new values and belief systems for yourself as you move into this new year. That is something that I'm doing as well. It's in person. But if you just need any extra support or you want to talk about anything that I've been sharing, feel free to reach out to me directly. All my information is down below in the description. And yeah, we can connect so deeply. Okay, thank you for being here. Stay grounded, stay protected, because we're always connected. I love you so much.